Hello. Welcome to the Fabrico.Design channel. We develop professional sewing patterns and make them available to every woman. Using our patterns and video instructions, you can easily sew any garment at home and feel like a designer. And today we are going to sew Alfa pants. These knitted pants feature an elastic waistband, front pockets with zippers, decorative strap and a pocket on the side seam, patch pockets on the back. There are elastic cuffs at the bottom of the pants and a cord with tips is inserted into the waistband. As usual, you can download the PDF pattern of these shorts below the video in the description box. For sewing these pants, knitted fabrics of medium stretch, such as French terry, and for decorative fabric, you'd better choose cotton, raincoat fabric, denim. You will also need a cord for the waistband, grommets, interfacing, tips, coil zipper, half ring, and the elastic band. Let's get cutting. It's highly important to decate the fabric before cutting to prevent it from shrinking during sewing. We lay out the patterns on the fabric observing directions of the grain line. It is indicated on the patterns, and trace the patterns along the counter. Do not forget to transfer all control marks onto the cutting pieces. So, cut the pieces. After cutting, double-check the number of pieces according to the pattern pieces list. And do not forget to interface the pieces as indicated on the patterns. We have the front, back, waistband, top pocket, zipper facing, back pocket, side pocket, upper strap, lower strap, and half ring keepers. Let's get sewing. We'll start with the top pocket. Mark the line for the pocket entrance interfacing on the top pocket piece on the wrong side. Glue the pocket entrance from the wrong side. Mark the frame for stitching the pocket entrance on the right side of the piece. Overlock the pocket, facing on all sides. Mark a frame on the wrong side of the pocket facing. Place the pocket facing right sides together with the top pocket and stitch along the rectangular markings. Cut the pocket entrance first straight and then 1.5 centimeters short of the end into corners. Turn inside out and press. View from the right side. View from the wrong side. Place the zipper into the frame with the zipper slider up. Pin it and stitch it to the facing allowances. View from the wrong side. Top stitch along the pocket entrance frame at 0.1 centimeter along the entire perimeter. Press. Press the inside and bottom sides of the pocket. Mark the stitching line for the upper pocket on the front pants. And stitch it at 0.1 centimeter from the edge. Secure the pocket along the side and top seam allowances. Press the pocket. Now the strap. Prepare a keeper for the half ring. Stitch it right side down along the short allowances. Turn it inside out and press it so that the seam is inside in the center. Insert the half ring through the keeper and secure them together along the upper edges. Attach the half ring keeper to the upper edge of the lower strap. Sew the lower edge of the upper strap to the upper edge of the lower strap, placing the pieces right sides together. Press the seam allowances onto the upper strap. Top stitch at 0.1 centimeter from the stitching seam along the top strap. Press the seam allowances on all 4 sides. Mark the location of the strap on the left part of the front piece and stitch it at 0.1 centimeter. Press. Let's move on to the back pockets. Interface the pocket entrance allowance on the back pocket pieces. Press the seam allowance by 1 centimeter and again by 2 centimeters to the wrong side. Fold the seam allowance along the pocket entrance line to the wrong side and stitch along them to the size of the seam allowance. Turn inside out and press. Top stitch along the pocket entrance seam allowance. Press the side and bottom seam allowances on the pocket. Prepare a keeper with a half ring and stitch it onto the lower seam allowance of the right back pocket. On the back pants, mark the location of the pockets. Top stitch them at 0.1 centimeter from the edge. Press. Side pockets. Place the front pants on the back with the right sides inward and stitch the side seams. Press the seam allowances onto the back pants. Interface the seam allowance into the pocket. Form a box pleat on the side pocket. Stitch along the markings. Press the pleat open. Press the top allowance by 1 centimeter and again by 2 centimeters to the wrong side. Fold the seam allowance along the pocket entrance line to the wrong side and stitch along them to the size of the seam allowance. Turn inside out and press. Top stitch along the pocket opening seam allowance. Press the side and bottom seam allowances on the pocket. Mark the location of the pockets on the right side seam and top stitch at 0.1 centimeter from the edge. Press. sew the leg seams, placing the pieces right sides together, and press the seam allowances onto the back pants. Place one leg inside the other, right sides together, and stitch the seat seam. Press the seam allowances to the left. Sewing the belt. Interface the place for the grommets on the wrong side of the waistband and install them. Place the waistband right sides together and stitch along the side seam. Press the seam allowances onto the back. Cut the elastic to the desired length and sew it into a ring. Press the waistband in half. Insert the elastic and top stitch twice the circle. To evenly distribute the elastic in the waistband, divide the waistband length into 4 equal parts and the elastic into 4 equal parts. Match these marks. Place the waistband right sides together on the waist edge of the pants and stitch. Press the seam allowances onto the pants. Use a pin to thread the cord through and put tips on the ends. Finally, pants bottom hem. Cut the elastic to the desired length, 2 pieces. Sew into a ring. Place it on the bottom edge on the wrong side of the pants and sew it on with an overlock, slightly stretching the elastic. Fold the seam allowance with the elastic band to the wrong side and top stitch along the edge of the seam allowance. Press. Press the finished pants.
Subscribe to our channel and publish your photos in different social medias and tag us. You can find the link to our website in the description box below the video.